archival. Okay, this is the new travel platform. Just a smaller version of the big one, right? This is our regulation platform. That's a travel platform. Just depends on what you like to work with, right? Most of the time I will say that in my studio, this is my go-to because it allows me to use ginormous stamps, background stamps, all of that. But I know there's a lot of people that just do tags, just do small cards, just do little note cards. So this is very convenient. Or even if you travel, it makes it really convenient. Now I can tell when to use this, okay? Because I have a very strict rule with the platform. Okay, these two magnets, they're very strong.
They are,
but very brittle. If they come together, they'll pinch you. They'll usually shatter, right? So some people wrap those in tape and all that. I don't do any of that because I won't be able to find them later. But I know that they always stay in opposite corners of the ring, okay? They are fighters. They like to combat, okay? So always keep them at opposite corners. Don't put them on the same side. They're gonna fight. They will get close enough and there will be conflict, okay? So that's what I do, and if you do that, you'll never have to worry about them grabbing, pinching, nothing, and I move them around here. So when I go to stamp, I'm gonna put down my paper. I'm gonna pick one up at a time, okay? Because if I pick them both up, they're gonna wanna fight, right? Doesn't matter how strong your hands are, before you know it, it's just this uncontrollable urge to snap them together. Yeah. So they're there. They're not right here, they're not both up here, opposite corners, okay? We're gonna go in, we'll position our stamp. Now for this guy, I'm just gonna move him over, right? Because I want him to kind of come off the page. I think I'll put that down there. Now on the platform, as before, you're just gonna look at the lid. Are you using a rubber stamp or a clear stamp? I'm using a rubber stamp. So that stands straight up, closes down, grabs onto the rubber stamp. Now I like to look at this gridded top, and I'm gonna look at the text of my stamp, because even though I placed it down, this grid is going to allow me to look at my text and clearly see that my text is crooked. So I can go in and just adjust the rubber part. Don't trust that, okay? That's just for kind of reference. This is what you need to trust. You need to see that. And the fact that this is a very, very heavy acrylic, it's going to allow me to take my ink and ink with purpose, right? It's not going to cave in, it's not going to bow. You can use anything except mineral spirits or nail polish remover to clean this. So you can use solvent cleaners, you can use alcohol, you can use StazOn cleaner, you can use anything on this. And I'm just tapping that, getting a nice inking. I'm gonna close it up, give it good pressure. If you're a CPR stamper, you can still do that because it's got, you know who you are. Yeah, you have this trail that's, you don't have to worry about it. And then I'm gonna pick it up. Now it happened to work perfectly, but if it didn't, I could go back and do it again. Then when I'm done, these go in opposite corners, right? Don't pick one up and pick the other one up because they're gonna go together. And then we will dry this. All right. So I'm just gonna clean this off of my stamp. Take that. This, what I use to clean at home, because people say, well, what do you use to clean all of your stuff? Hand sanitizer. That is my cleaner. Hand sanitizer will take every bit of ink off of your platform, your craft sheet, your hands, everything. And the benefit of that is because it's a gel, it stays wet longer. So if you use alcohol wipes, they pretty much dry as you're going. Right. But hand sanitizer just stays as a gel and it'll take off every bit of ink off everything. So that is my tip. Yes, that's right. Yeah. And you can buy those big vats of it. That's what's cool. Yeah, it's good.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to Scrap Time videos here on YouTube so you'll be the first to see all our videos from Creativation. And follow us on Instagram at Scrap Time Photos to see photos straight off the show floor.